We should start again from this, I think more than assumption, from the fact that changes are a trigger of most of the issues in IT environment, right? And again, different types of changes and different types of issues, but still, why the issue will happen? It could be an update in the application code, resulting in a bug. It could be changing the data, and creating the data set that the application cannot process. It could be changing configuration, affecting capacity. There are like all the different types of the changes leading to the issues, but majority, again, unless it's hardware issue or some manual mistake, right? It's probably like, again, it's a majority of the issues are related to some kind of change. The audit requirements are evolving, right? Because IT is evolving, so obviously audit requirements for IT are evolving as well. And interestingly, the change controls or focus on the change increasingly became prevalent, right, for many of the regulators, right? I think it was a year or a year and a half ago when OCC said that change, right? This is one of the major, one of the most critical. I don't remember exactly top 3 or top 5 dimensions that they will be looking for when auditing, financial institutions. So this whole concept of the change controls, again, if you don't touch anything, if you don't change anything, right, and you audited your environment and you ensure that it's compliant, it will stay compliant. Like nothing will happen, right? Like why environment could get out of compliance, right? Why the problems, right, could be created because of all the different changes that happen in the business systems, that happen in the infrastructure, that happen on the security side, and so on. So again, we get back to this realization, the change can has immense impact on stability, on security, but also on compliance. Regulators started to recognize that as they started to reflect this in their requirements. The ability of Evolven lays in the fact that we are tracking actual changes. So first of all, we know what changed as a result of planned, unplanned deployment executed manually or automatically anywhere in the environment, from application down to infrastructure, from on-premise data center to cloud. Now, knowing what actually changed, we can correlate it back to the change records, authorized deployments, CI/CD activities, ensuring that the actual changes that we are detected were authorized, again, reviewed, authorized, and approved as part of the enterprise change management process. And executing this correlation or executing this verification manually is practically impossible, right? So many changes are happening out there in the environments. You can't really manually go and follow these changes. And even reconciling them manually is a huge task. So automating the change reconciliation between the actual changes we detected and change records, again, authorized deployment and other sources of change approvals, we save a lot of time. And we also ensure that whatever happens in the environment was approved, was thought through, and will not have unintended impact.